Today on 2+U Nevada. Why do you feel so passionate about giving back to our veterans?
You know, the veterans, we all wouldn't be here today if we didn't have the veterans and what they've done for this great country.
The large-scale undertaking by DreamMaker Bath and Kitchen and the dramatic results at Reno Battleborn VFW Post 9211.
We make the hummus, we make all the dips. That's why I think the quality is really good.
Fresh food, convenient, and delicious. We head to Great Greek Mediterranean Grill for a look at the family behind it. Plus,
hundreds of different libations. We even have some non-alcoholics from things like Liquid Death. So it's gonna be a great fun time.
Supporting Sierra Arts Foundation while having a little fun. Details on the 30th annual Brew, HaHa. You're watching 2+U Nevada. It's home.
Put everything back in your house the way you like it.
With community and family. And this really is a family affair. It's local food.
I got garlic in mine, capers.
It's health and wellness. Plus,
we don't have these, and we could be using them.
With plenty of entertainment. 2+U Nevada, brought to you by 911 Restoration. Thank you for joining us for this edition of 2+U Nevada. I'm Sarah Johns, your host. Happy Hump Day, everybody. There has been an increased national effort to ensure political discourse is respectful. In fact, back in 2024, Utah Governor Spencer Cox joined forces with Maryland Governor Wes Moore for a media campaign called Disagree Better. If you haven't seen their joint statement, I encourage you to watch their YouTube video. I bring this up because there's a new startup in California that is looking to get Republicans and Democrats talking to one another by using the good old-fashioned landline. You're going to want to see the story a little later in our show, where this startup has posted a phone in the heart of San Francisco, and people call those, assumedly on the opposite side of the aisle, in Texas. It's a great lesson on learning to listen and talk to one another. We have a fantastic show lined up for you today. Don't go anywhere. Thank you for joining us today for 2+U Nevada. You are watching 2+U Nevada. So excited to be joined by Sean Colvin, owner of DreamMaker Bath and Kitchen. And Sean, we are at the VFW. For folks at home, it's the VFW location in between the Moana Pool and the Little League fields for Reno Continental.
Better known as the VFW Post 9211. They call it the bunker.
It's so cool. This is the subterranean bunker. This building has been here for decades.
1947 to be exact, built in the 40s. Originally it was supposed to have a second story, funds got cut, ended up subterranean. That's why they call it the bunker.
Give us the story of how you saw this building and you were like, I need to help these folks out.
We came here to do a fall festival, donated the door prize for the festival. Was the first time I was in here. I came downstairs, saw that it was original 1947, and we wanted to do something to give back, and we're doing just that.
It's amazing, the work that you have done so far. This is a long-term, months-long, year-long project. I mean, you are mitigating asbestos. You are completely upgrading certain locations. What are we gonna see?
Exactly. Today, we've already completed the men's and women's bathrooms. We've gone through asbestos mitigation. We're getting ready to start the kitchen next week. So yes, we've got another full year here. We're going to completely do all the flooring, paint, ceiling, everything inside.
We're going to take a look around and see what work you've already done and what's yet to come. Taking a look at some of the work that's already been done by DreamMaker Bath and Kitchen, I've got General Manager and Sean's better half joining us, Dawn Colvin. Thank you so much for showing us. This is amazing, beautiful work.
Isn't it? We really are proud of the work that happened and just making it feel warmer and homier for the ladies and men that come to the VFW.
And Dawn, it's really a cool family friend story that even got you involved here at the VFW.
Yeah, it's an amazing story. Our very dear friend Mike Biselli and his band, the Whitewater Band, based out of Sparks, introduced us to the VFW as a possible charitable organization that we could work with, and we love that group, and
And by them introducing you to the VFW, all of this happened. Let's take a look inside the bathrooms. How did you source the materials in the bathrooms?
So we have really great trade partners in the area, and kitchen cabinet distributors donated all of the cabinetry that you see in both the bathrooms. D&L Tile did the countertops and the fabrication of the countertops. Sherwin-Williams donated all the paint that we used, and that will be an ongoing thing with the rest of the remodel here. The Bedrosians donated flooring.
Where did you source the faucets?
Yes. Ferguson donated all the faucets, the toilets, the urinals, cabinet hardware, so that.
And you brought something up. This is all new toilets. Even in the men's bathroom, you changed it from 3 urinals to 2 so that there was more clean space where people could wash their hands. You have 2 sinks instead of 1. Really uplifting this from an old, dreary location to it's nice, light, and beautiful.
Yeah, and so now they've got this great space that they can use.
All right, we're gonna take a look at some more. We are now with Morgan and Kyle. Kyle, you are the treasurer here at VFW Post 9211, and we've taken a tour around, taken a look at some of the work, but this, Morgan, is going to be a year-long project, if not longer than that. What's next?
We're getting ready to do the kitchen. We're in the planning stages right now, working with Kyle to work out the final details and everything, and then we're gonna get moving.
And what's behind us?
So Z-Line was courteous enough to work with us and give us their best recommendations on what's going to work best for this application, what their needs are on an everyday basis for their events and everything that they do here. It gave us some great recommendations and helped us a lot with these appliances.
And Kyle, when we're looking around, we've seen the bathroom remodel, the kitchen remodel is next. This VFW bunker, as we like to call it, how is it utilized and how is this going to help you?
Well, the bunker is utilized by 8 other veteran service organizations as well as 2 civilian organizations. They utilize it as a meeting place. The VFW also meets here twice a month to plan our operations for the year, which are pretty extensive. The appliances that were partially donated by Z-Line are incredible because it's actually, as a treasurer, I get to see all the utility bills that we get. And for a building that was built in 1946 and appliances that may not have been purchased since the 50s, these are going to help reduce our utility bills. So that would also include the canteen that we have actually operational right now. And when we have meetings with veterans of foreign wars or any of the other veteran service organizations, they do use the canteen, which is essentially a bar. That's how we make our money to operate throughout the year. That and also donations from amazing community members.
Kyle, quickly, what does it mean to have DreamMaker Bath and Kitchen doing this remodel for you?
Oh, it's incredible. I don't know if you can see the before pictures for the bathrooms, but the bathrooms we have now are actually a part of this time frame instead of 1950. Just seeing the momentum that people have coming in here, they feel a bit more welcome. They feel more at home. They feel like, oh, okay, it's not this archaic building, and it's not just the people either that help them feel that way. It's the building, and I've noticed quite a bit of talk about the kitchen and the bathrooms, and that's also leading us into another avenue for bringing in money to be able to operate this post, and that's rentals. Hopefully after the renovation is all complete, you'll have a property that you can rent that would be something that you'd like.
Such phenomenal work, Sean. It's absolutely amazing. Why do you feel so passionate about giving back to our veterans?
You know, the veterans, we all wouldn't be here today if we didn't have the veterans and what they've done for this great country. I believe in the United States of America, as does the DreamMaker team, our corporate team as well. So we're very passionate about helping the vets.
And you've done a great job at sourcing donations as well. DreamMaker Bath and Kitchen, you are the head of the project, but there are a lot of people that are helping you.
Yeah, DreamMaker Bath and Kitchen, both locally here in Reno and corporate, would like to thank Bedrosians Tile and Stone, KCD Cabinets, Sherwin-Williams Paint, D&L Tile. We just want to thank the people that have given back materials at no cost so that we could do this project as philanthropy, and we're so grateful for all of them.
And we are so grateful for you for giving back to our veterans, and we're very grateful to our veterans of foreign wars who protect our country. So, Sean, thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're watching 2+ U Nevada. You are watching 2+ Univada, and I'm so excited to be here at the Great Greek Mediterranean Grill with co-owners Sepida Arya Sandy and John Sandy IV. You guys, thank you so much for having us this afternoon.
We are so excited to have you here.
I have to tell you, this is such a great restaurant, a Greek Mediterranean restaurant, so needed in our community. And Sepida, you've been here now close to a year.
Yes, so January 27th will be exactly 1 year since we have opened up.
That's awesome. How did you guys even learn about this restaurant?
Gosh, long story, I make it short, but when I was going to PA school in Henderson, Nevada, 2013, this restaurant, which was a family-owned restaurant by a Greek Armenian family, was right next to our university, and everybody would go eat there. I'm Middle Eastern. I loved the food. That yogurt, like that tasted like home. So when I learned eventually that they sold and now they are a franchise, I had to bring it to Reno.
I love that. And John, you were telling me that what I love about this is the recipes that you are using are original recipes from that Henderson family.
From the small family, straight from Greece, the old passed down recipes from generation to generation. Not only that, our Euro meat is specially crafted in Chicago by a butcher in Chicago. He makes it for the entire franchise. When you're having a Euro here, it's a lot of tradition, a lot of history behind it.
Seppi, you were telling me that when you were at PA school in Henderson, it was almost like, John, you used the term the peach pit, right? Like, I love that it's also such a great place to just come and hang out with friends.
Yes, because the food feels homey, but also because it's so fast, right? You don't have to wait hours to get your order. You can just come when you're hungry and you're maybe on your lunch break and you don't have much time. You can still come, get a great quality food at a reasonable price, and you don't have to wait for hours.
Yeah, it's perfect for those people that are really busy, have a lot going, to get a really healthy meal, something that they can really enjoy, and then get back onto their busy day.
And I do love that, right? That you can get this food quickly and it's healthy. You were talking about the yogurt. You were talking about where the meat is sourced. This is really good food.
Everything is made in the house, everything. So it's not a big restaurant, but we make everything here. We make the hummus, we make all the dips. That's why I think the quality is really good, because we have a lot of control over what goes into the food.
We have a freezer, but about the only thing that goes in the freezer are our French fries and our ice cream.
That's awesome. Okay, so John, we've got a lot of fun days coming up in the month of January. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, so we were trying to come up with ideas to celebrate our first anniversary, and Sepida and I have always, I think this has kind of been passed down from my parents, just always want to give back, and so we're coming up with some ideas. So we're going to kind of lead up onto the 27th. So on the January 22nd will be the very first day that we do this. We're going to do a buy one, get one Euro deal. So anybody that comes in, wants to share a meal with a friend, bring them along, buy a Euro, we're going to give you another one. The day after that, we're going to, which will be the Friday, will be our local Heroes Day. We do have a military and police discount, but we want to expand that to teachers, first responders, since my wife is in healthcare, to any doctors, nurses, anybody in healthcare. So come on by, we'll honor our military discount for any of you people that are doing the great work in our community that we need. On Saturday, we wanted to support a local nonprofit, so we're going to be supporting the Nevada Cancer Foundation, Childhood Cancer Foundation. It's very near and dear to my heart, and so 20% of our net proceeds that day will go to that foundation and the good work that they do. Sunday will be our family day. Wanted to, encourage families to spend a little time together. So if parents come in and buy a meal, we're going to give a free kids meal, and that will be the 25th. The Monday was going to be just a customer appreciation day, so we want to give out free desserts for everybody that comes through. And finally, to top it off, on the 27th, we're going to give a free meal to the 100th customer that comes through the doors. Meal will be on us, so it'll be a little bit of a surprise and kind of a fun time.
You guys, I absolutely love this. And John, you mentioned your family. Your family's been entrenched here. This is a family-owned business. You guys are parents, right? So
yes, we are.
You've got two young kids.
Yeah. Yes, a 7-year-old 6-year-old and a 10-year-old.
So you're right in the thick of it, right? And so you do know and you understand how important it is that we're feeding our children healthy, high quality food. You're in healthcare, so you know you are what you eat.
I agree with that 100%.
Sarah, not only is she a PA, but she actually has her master's in human nutrition. So she has it all. She has it all figured out.
So if you are really looking for a healthy option for your family, something that you can be proud of to feed your children, this is such a phenomenal location. You are in the RC Willey parking lot. And okay, so I'm going to throw it out there. Any plans to grow in our community?
Yes, we do have some plans.
All right, well, that's all we have to say for right now, but yes, okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of other neighborhoods in our community that we think we could offer a great location. So we're definitely looking to grow and expand.
That's awesome. And also tell people at home how to sign up for texts, because you do send out those advisories for the special days and for any discounts, etc.
Yeah, so if you want to join our customer loyalty program, we have it whenever you come in and visit the restaurant. We can take your information and get you on there. But probably the best way to stay on top of everything we're doing is through social media. So Facebook, Instagram, those are all great locations to find us and see what we're up to and all the great announcements that we'll have.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you so much for having us.
You're watching 2+U Nevada. You are watching 2+U Nevada. So excited to be joined by Melissa Iturriaga again of Dolce Caffe. This time we're at your flagship location in Mayberry Landing. Thank you so much for having us this afternoon.
No, thank you. Thank you for coming. I so appreciate it. Yeah.
Well, and we love Dolce Caffe. So after you and your family came on in our very first episode of 2+U Nevada, my mom said, I need to know more about the pastries. Yes. And this is the pastry place. As a matter of fact, okay, so Melissa, you're the baker and you actually learned all of this by going to Sicily.
Yes.
Give me that background.
So I wanted to open a bakery for about probably 10, 12 years, and I went to Sicily.
So when you were 5,
yes,
you started wanting.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I do look good. Thank you. No, so I went to Sicily maybe May of 2022, stayed there for 3 weeks, learned all I can, and then—
From your family friend?
Yes, exactly, named Johnny Rapasato. Very close friend of ours, and then he came with us for 2 months to teach me the ropes of a kitchen, all these pastries, which you can see that are very, very unique and you don't really see in Reno, Nevada.
You really don't. So every pastry that's on this table that we're looking at is a legit Sicilian pastry?
Yes.
Okay, run through what we're looking at right now.
We can start with the fig cookies, cucciolati. They are kind of your Newton cookies in a way, but way better. And then we have a raviola, which is ricotta and chocolate chips with a nice crusty croissant. And then we have our bomba, which a lot of people love. It's our chocolate hazelnut with an Italian donut. We have our fried brioche bread with vanilla custard inside. Very good, very yummy and crunchy as well. Then we have another pastry, which is like a fruit twist. It's like a little twist of fruit and custard all wrapped in one, for sure.
Now, I'm not, like, these all look amazing, but I love sweet and savory, and you also have those options.
I do. I have 2 right here. We have the cipollina, which is caramelized onions, red sauce, cheese, ham, so delicious. Our ham is also imported from Italy, so really good. And then we have our salata de funghi, which is mushrooms, sun-dried tomatoes, and a white sauce. Really good, really, for the vegetarians.
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, and what I love about this too is this is only a sampling of what you have here at Dolce Caffe.
Yes, we have a variety of cookies, pastries, even more savory stuff, sandwiches, all that stuff. But hopefully people can try and come by.
Yeah, and this is your first flagship location.
Yes.
When we met last time, we were at your second location, your new location in Midtown, which does dinners, but this location, you're also doing dinners more in the summer, though.
In the summertime, yes. So that would be more of a bigger group. We'll do it outside for like 18 to 22.
In the beautiful courtyard. You guys have an amazing courtyard.
Yes. I will say Mayberry Landing is a really great place, a really beautiful location.
And to put a pin on where this location is, Mayberry Landing is on West McCarran, where like Buenos Grill is and Yogurt Beach. You're in that shopping center.
Yes. Yeah. And it's really gave us a really boost. It's a really beautiful place.
I love it here. I love looking. In fact, I already admittedly purchased 3 items to take home. And so I have the pink box maybe behind the team over there, but behind the camera. What is your favorite? And I'm sure it's hard to have a favorite when this is your business and your baby. But truly, what do you order? What do you eat?
I would probably get the raviola. If you love ricotta, that is amazing. Amazing. It's not overly too sweet. It's just the right consistency of.
And do you eat those warm? Like, do you eat these savory items warm? How are you supposed to eat
So
this?
we do ask our customers, hey, would you like it warm? Would you like not warm? It's kind of preference, but I would like to heat them up, even the savory stuff for sure. But the pastries, not so much. It just depends on the customer.
Okay. Now, this is what we're taking a look at that's available behind the counter.
Yes.
Can people order items from you? And if so, how much advance time do you need?
We just need a couple of days for any of these, even maybe a day's notice. So just really quick, we have these often all the time. And we do tell people, hey, we are out of that, so what else we can give you, or I give them other suggestions on stuff.
Okay, and then I see that you have a beautiful wine fridge here. So.
Yes.
So let's talk about the other offerings aside from the pastries.
Yes. Well, with pastries, you can also have a nice red wine or white wine with it. We have it here. We have a wine and beer license here. So if you just want to come by, have a wine, have some pasta too. We also do pasta as well.
Oh, let's go into that.
Yes. So my mom does pasta here with the wine, and all the things.
So there's dinner fare here as well?
Yes. Yeah.
So what can people get here for dinner?
For dinner, they can do just a pasta, some type of savory stuff. Not too much, but we have some variety of things, even to go if they need to as well.
Well, thank you so much for including us again in this beautiful Dolce Caffe location at Mayberry Landing. You're watching 2+U Nevada. You are watching 2+U Nevada. Joining us today, Dr. Aditya Nair and Kaden Weirman Curtis. They're with the University of Nevada, Reno Aerospace Club. This is so cool, you guys. We've got a picture behind us, but you guys are into rockets, rocket propulsion, and you just launched a massive feat. So, Kaden, why don't you tell me about it?
Well, yeah. So we launched our Horizon rocket. It is our research test airframe. Basically anything that the club personally works on, projects, that sort of stuff is going to be cleared for high-level rocketry with a successful flight on our Horizon airframe. The airframe was built with durability in mind, as we need to launch it multiple times, as we plan on having multiple projects come off. As the airframe actually exceeded our expectations on this launch, and we only had a minor electronical failure. It's basically good to go.
Yay!
We hope to launch again soon.
Well, and your goal was to launch it 16,000 feet high. This happened in the Black Rock Desert in September, and you said that you exceeded that goal?
Yeah, so we got to an altitude of 16,855 feet.
Wow.
So just approaching 17,000.
Okay, so Dr. Nair, this is obviously So cool. We were talking before we even sat down here about rockets and how interesting this is. And you just started a new major program at the university.
Absolutely. So we are super excited and cannot be more proud of the students. This club is an undergraduate-led club, and they have far exceeded in ambition and passion. And this Horizon launch is just, just a thing where we can see how high they can soar. We have a new aerospace program that is starting both a bachelor's program and a master's program. And we are open to aspiring students just like Caden to not only, study in this field, but kind of lead the field. And this has been made possible because of a $36 million gift, one of the largest private gifts in the university's history by the Guillemot Foundation, and with a lot of support from Tom Hall, who's basically kind of leading a lot of these efforts in terms of developing grassroots pathways for the students, as well as pathways for aviation in at UNR as well. So.
And
super
it's so
exciting.
crazy because you started this new aerospace major and master's program, right?
Yes, bachelor's and master's.
Bachelor's and master's.
Yes.
But Caden, you're not majoring in aerospace.
Yeah, so I'm actually a prime example of one of our club's main core principles, which is aerospace is for everyone, no matter where you come from or what you've done in the past. We're all about getting people interested in this because rockets are cool, drones are cool, and we have plenty of people that think that. One of our main pilots, who's basically leading up our pilot program, is a nursing major. So it's really just a passion that you can take to a degree.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Okay, Dr. Nair, you not only are doing outreach with the club like this, but I was just so excited to hear that the university is now doing epic labs, not only for the typical middle school and high school age groups, but you just completed one for elementary aged kids.
Yeah, it is super exciting. So this is also part, like I said, of developing the students' passion in terms of aerospace right from the beginning, right? So we want to start as early as possible. We are here in Nevada for you when you're ready to take on engineering challenges when you're big, but we want to start from elementary, go to middle school, get your passion even higher up there. And then, again, like I said, we are all waiting for you to lead for the next generation aerospace technology. So for that, we need to start super early. So I believe that, this epic lab has been really great. The students really enjoyed themselves. We make it fun. At the same time, we also want to kind of embed the core principles of what aerospace engineering is about right in their, very innocent and budding minds. I mean, they're smart.
And we only have a minute left, but the future of aerospace, we were talking about this before we sat down too. With drone technology, aerospace is just as, if not more important, with the drone technology developing throughout the world.
Yeah. Can you want to?
So drone technology definitely in the delivery and recovery, as well as in many more applications, is becoming more and more prevalent in our modern day world. And also just space and aerospace as an industry is really ramping up as sort of the tech giants are getting more and more entrepreneurial competition. And it's just amazing to see this budding industry that we can get people interested in.
Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. You are watching 2+U Nevada. Lately, to say America's political divide is apparent is an understatement. And there's a growing call for disagreeing better, combating extreme political polarization. In California, a Bay Area startup is hoping to bridge the gap with good old-fashioned human connection. Suji Nam shows us the social experiment looking to prove we're just a phone call away from common ground.
Hey, this is Chris calling from San Francisco. Who am I speaking with? What's up, Shane? How you doing?
Tucked away in a corner along Valencia Street,
Oh, it's very awesome, yeah.
Chris Renfro is talking to a complete stranger in Abilene, Texas.
What's the wildest thing you've seen as a correctional officer?
It's called the party line. In San Francisco, the phone states, "Call a Republican," and a phone booth in Abilene encourages Texans to call a Democrat in San Francisco.
Hey, see? We're already connected, dude.
Tech startup Matter Neuroscience recently launched the project. The company says the goal is to, quote, find biomarkers for happiness. Using data from the 2024 elections, the company wanted to connect people in one of the most liberal cities in America with people living in a conservative town of about 130,000 people.
My mom lives in San Antonio, so I figured call somebody in the South and see what they're up to.
So I picked up the phone myself.
Hello, this is Suji here in San Francisco.
And the owner of the bookshop hosting the phone booth in Abilene picked up.
Try to connect human to human, and it doesn't really matter what our opinions are. We could be different on a whole variety of topics, but at the end of the day, we share humanity.
Talking about politics is encouraged, but it's also as simple as just getting to know someone. And for Christopher, he hopes that with more candid conversations at the phone booth, more people are encouraged to visit the Bay one day.
No matter what their views or beliefs are, I think it's fun to be able to just be a positive individual, share that energy across the country.
Because you just never know how life-changing that one phone call could be.
The phones will be up for the next month or so. The calls are being recorded. Matter Neuroscience plans to post some of the best conversations on their social media pages. In the same vein of learning from one another, we head to Decatur, Illinois, where celebrating the 100th day of school celebrates all things 100. Madeline Montgomery takes us to one sweet classroom surprise, a classmate bringing her 100-year-old great-grandpa for show and tell.
I was born October the 8th, 1925 in Grant Park. Well, not in the park, but...
For KJ Schmansky and her classmates at St. Thomas More Catholic School, this was a show and tell to remember.
Is he the oldest guy you know?
Yes. Kindergartners dressed as centenarians as Sonny Reagan showed his great-granddaughter's class a life well lived.
They asked them questions like, what were different from now and then?
Did I have a car? Were they grocery stores?
Other than 3 years in the U.S. Navy, Reagan has lived in Atlanta his entire life.
It's been a big, big change for somebody 100 years old.
What's kept him going for 100 years?
Wash your hands.
He says it's faith and family.
I'm not good with that many words, but she's the best. I tell you, I love her with all my heart. And I think she loves me the same way.
Amen. Faith, family, and love that bridges generations.
Reagan says he hopes to live to 105 to see his great-granddaughter continue to grow up. If we all could be so lucky, right? Stay with us. We'll be right back. You are watching 2+ Nevada, and oh my gosh, do we have a fun segment this afternoon. Joining us, we have Lina Turan with Sierra Arts Foundation, and we have Ken Foster, the CEO at Parlay 6, and we are talking about the 30th annual Brew HaHa.
Very exciting.
It's so fun. The Brew HaHa, if you have not been, is Sierra Arts Foundation's largest fundraiser of the year. And Lina, talk to me about how important this event is for your organization.
Absolutely. So this event covers our entire annual operating budget, which really helps us give artistic opportunities to all arts throughout the community and really funds the arts education, the main striving focus of the foundation.
Yeah, let's delve into that a little bit deeper, Lina. Sierra Arts Foundation is such a great community partner and resource for artists in town and for the art community. Go through the bullet points of your programs and features.
Well, we offer different artistic opportunities such as the brush-in brews, the candlelit sessions for events for performing arts. We focus on the arts education there's a juvenile detention center which really helps them get their first A's in life. Different schools in the community, we do professional development for artists, we teach classes, and we really teach from ages 5 to seniors.
I love it. Ken, I absolutely love Parlay 6, and I'm so excited because you brought my favorite, my favorite beverage that I've purchased growlers at Parlay 6 Midtown. Why did Parlay 6 want to get involved with this Brew HaHa?
Well, we're interested in doing anything to support our community, but one of our founders is very much tied in with the art community here in Northern Nevada, and giving back to the arts community is important to us as an organization.
And want to say thank you because Ken is a veteran. Parlay 6 is a veteran-owned company here in town. Lina, let's go into how many libations people can get at Brew HaHa.
Hundreds. We have over 21 different companies, brands, breweries from all across the state and beyond that'll be present. So hundreds of different libations. We even have some non-alcoholics from things like Liquid Death. So it's going to be a great fun time.
All right, Ken, I heard that you might open this, and so we can have a little taste.
Let's give it a go.
Let's give it a go. But do people, when they go to your Parlay 6 booth, are they getting like a flight, or do they order one particular beer? How does that work?
So they'll be able to get 3 to 4 different beers from us. And then also we are in partnership with Battleborn Beer. So we've been producing Battleborn Beer for about the last year and a half. Making it a classic American lager, true to the state of Nevada. So we'll have four brews, including P6 IPA, along with Battleborn. Please.
Tell me what this one is, because I love it. It's the tropical. Let us know what kind of flavors and notes we're getting.
So it's P6 IPA. There were 6 original founders at Parlay 6 Brewing Company, and we operate as a team. So this is our flagship West Coast IPA, fruit forward, very, very bright, and nice hop finish on the back.
It's so tropical though, like it's a fun, I don't want to pigeonhole it into like a summer beer, but when I taste it, I feel like I'm on the beach.
It's summer and winter.
Yeah, there you go, there you go. Okay, so Lina, where can people get tickets? How do they get tickets, and how much are tickets?
Well, they have a really great special going on at Costco. We have at the Sparks and the Reno locations, so that's a really great deal. You'll get an early entry for a discount. Other places are the Nugget website, or you can go in person to the Sierra Arts Foundation Gallery on Riverside on South Virginia Street. We have the $75 general admission the day of, if you get it the day of, but $65 for now, and then the other one is for the VIP is $85.
And you know, another really exciting thing that you have going at the 30th birthday is you said that there's going to be like a painting competition.
Absolutely, yeah. We have Brush and Brews, which debuted at Parlay 6, very excitingly. Yeah. So it's a live art painting competition. We have a lot of the different competitors from previous iterations, and we're very excited to debut the championship.
So is this like a speed painting kind of thing? Like, how does that work?
20 minutes, 3 rounds, 12 artists. We might have a 13th bonus artist. We're very excited, yeah.
And then will their artwork be auctioned off at the event, or is it just that people get to see the process in action?
Both. You get to see the process, which is super fun, but you will be able to take pieces home for sale.
That's fantastic. Anything that I didn't ask or highlight about this amazing event?
Well, I'm really excited to have Cruise Control as the headlining band featuring Whitney Meyer.
Whitney Meyer, of course, we know her in town, very famous singer. We've seen her on national TV, so excited to have her. That's great. And the band again?
Cruise Control.
Cruise Control. You guys, Lina, Ken, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
And again, Battleborn Beer. That you now are in charge of Battleborn Beer. Go into that process.
So no, we're not in charge of Battleborn Beer. They still have the same ownership team. But Jeff Pickett, yeah, and we've partnered up with Battleborn. We brew the beer for Battleborn and for some of the distributed brands of Parlay 6 at his facility, and it's just been a great Northern Nevada partnership.
Thank you guys so much for joining us this afternoon. Really appreciate you being here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you very much.
You're watching 2+U Nevada. Are you a business or nonprofit and want to be featured on 2+U Nevada? Have a Mom to Mom Monday, a Tried It Tuesday, or even a cute pic you just want to show us? The whole point of 2+U Nevada is the plus you. You can send us your content by visiting our website. Head to 2news.com and click on 2+U Nevada. Or you can email us at 2+UNevada@ktvn.com. Now for today's What in the World Wednesday. Remember yesterday we had Washoe County Sustainability Manager Brian Befford on? He told me off camera that his dog can recycle aluminum cans. In fact, when a person is drinking a beverage in an aluminum can, his pet will sit at the ready to recycle the can and get a treat. Well, dogs aren't the only animals that can be trained. Get this, a cow. Look at this cow in Australia. He's got an itch and has a clever solution, sweeping it away. 13 years old Veronica, a Swiss brown, is caught on video using a broom to reach those tricky spots. Talk about a massive back scratcher. Researchers say her behavior is rare, surprising, and smarter than anyone expected.
There are around 1.5 billion of cows and bulls in the world, and we are only now starting to recognize that they are able to use tools.
Veronica's owner says her cow has been inventing and refining her tool techniques for 9 years. It all started with picking up fallen tree branches to get the job done. That's it for this edition of 2+U Nevada. Thank you for inviting us into your home this afternoon. We look forward to you every weekday at 3 for 2+U Nevada. 2 News Nevada at 4 starts now.